Where's Hunter? That's what many are asking, among other things. Earth-shattering news this last couple of weeks. You got to dig for it, though. Um, task forces that are going on in Congress, primarily Republican task force going in, and now they're finally going after the Hunter Biden laptop and the Biden crime family ties to the Ukraine and everywhere else. And the evidence is coming out in flooding out now. It's been so. Let's talk with the Hunter Biden laptop first. Things that people like me have been talking about for actually quite a few years. I have a copy of the laptop, like millions of us do, or many of us do, with a lot of this information. Do you remember before the election, all the mainstream news and everybody talked about how it was Russian disinformation? It wasn't even true. There was a false narrative. Well, it's come out now that there is a Hunter Biden laptop. They've acknowledged that. But there were also 50 signatures put on a piece of paper declaring that the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian misinformation. 50 signatures by high-profile people in the CIA, the NSA, John Brennan's, all these sort of people that put their name to this right before the election. It's been proven false. Every one of those signatures and people on that piece of paper have been called up to this task force that the Republicans are doing right now. And it's proven that it was a big psyop. It was a big lie against the Hunter Biden laptop. That's just one thing. Not a mention of it. I'm in Twin Falls, Idaho right now. I follow the local Times News is the local paper. KMVT is a local TV station. Nothing. Not a peep about this. Mainstream news, from Fox to MSNBC to CNN, nothing. And I'm scouring this stuff. The big thing is they're also starting to find proven factual evidence, contracts, things of the Bidens, at least 10 of the Biden crime family tied to illegal contracts with the Ukraine, energy contracts, all sorts of funneling money, laundering money. It's out there. Things that people like me have known for years because we've had a lot of the proof, but it's been kept down. The mainstream media is nothing more than a propaganda wing for what we call the deep state. Not necessarily all the left, it's the right too, the rhinos. There's all these corrupt politicians. This is news that's like historic news. This is historic. And it's not even, I'm gobsmacked. It's a word that the English use. Just, I'm prepared for anything and I see it, but it just blows my mind. That nothing's being reported on it. You have to dig for it. Now, citizen journalism, independent journalism that's really sprouted up that millions and millions of people are starting to look at because they don't trust the media anymore. They know people are waking up to this fact. But the fact that still the old machine, as though it's disintegrating, of the mainstream media and even the local medias in our local little towns isn't reporting about it is just, it's part of it. We knew it was going to happen, but they're not going to keep a lid on it much longer. Today, the Durham report came out, proving what we've been saying again, that the Russian hoax was just that. 2-3 years of nonstop media everywhere talking about Russia, the Steele dossier, even the Trump PP tapes, all ended up being a lie. We knew that. It was proven with a year ago, but now the Durham report comes out saying it was a complete lie. That's all going to come out. Barely being reported. CNN touched on it this morning because they have to. Things are changing, but open your eyes. I'm telling you, I'm just watching. I don't get surprised, but I get surprised because I'm looking at this and I know what's coming. I know what's coming ahead. Many of us do. The disintegration of the mainstream media, of modern politics as we know it from all sides is happening. It's an implosion that has to happen. People have to see it. But it's still, as an observer and somebody who's heavily involved in all this, it's mind-blowing sometimes. Like, those people who are still out there who think everything's normal and nothing is normal, they're in for some big surprises ahead. So as I say, is my mantra all the time, eyes wide open, take a 40,000 foot view and look down, see the big picture, do your own research, at least be prepared for what's coming. Everything we've been told is a lie. That's a big generalization, but you're going to be caught off guard if you don't. And even if you're so into hating Trump or hating Biden or whatever you're in position of politics, understand this. It's a small, the bigger picture is much more important than all that. So let go of your dogma, let go of your party affiliations, let go of all that, because it comes back to us. We've been manipulated, the people, we've been put at each other's throats for years, from the media to the politicians. We're taking our power back. That's what's going on a grassroots level already. It's happening, but in the meantime, as we, the people, are taking our power back from all the ideology that's being thrust at us, all this stuff is starting to come to the surface. From the COVID narrative falling apart, to the Russian collusion falling apart, to a politics in general falling apart. Just open your eyes, really, and look into the Hunter Biden laptop. Look into the Russian collusion, do the research from all sides, look into the Biden family and their contracts and their money laundering with Ukraine and other countries over there, and you're going to see it's going to start rolling out, rolling out. Biden's probably not going to be president for much longer. Well, he's not really president now anyway. Somebody else is running the show, but my kombucha. But that's another story I'll go into another time. But this is biblical stuff that's heading our way. So at least try to pay attention. I'll be back with more later. Bye.